Now that entrance of Finn Balor. Man, it takes me back. Man, it takes me back all the way to 2013 when he thought it was a clever idea with him and Carl Anderson to imitate the NWO because Finn and Carl were such huge fans of the Wolfpack.
Hey, so are we!
And so are we, man! So, NWO, if you're watching this, which would be Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Six, and Hollywood Hogan. Club, if you're watching this, so would be Finn, AJ, Carl Anderson, and Doug Gallows, and Kenny Omega, and the Elite, the Elite. We're also part of the club as well. So, there you go. So with that said, man, it's been quite a while since you've seen us. So, other than that, in order to go ahead and get started here today is we are going to talk about what's kind of been happening all around the world. So first things first is what's your take on Jinder Mahal becoming the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion? He called the Maharaja.
I'm lost for words, man. I am lost for words.
Jinder Mahal sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
He needs to be on the independent scene. I mean...
No, he needs to be a jobber.
A jobber. He needs to be something like... How do you go from a non-superstar to the most crappiest faction that I'm a three-man band with him, Drew McIntyre, and Heath Slater.
I'd rather see Heath Slater with the belt.
Exactly. 3MB. And now all of a sudden he jumps out of no... He gets... On the Superstar Shakeup, he gets drafted and gets over to SmackDown and challenges Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship belt. But apparently that's what the WWE wants. So, enough with that, because he sucks cock. But anyways, why do you think they gave him the championship belt, Joe?
I have no idea, man. I mean, honestly, man, I'm very, very bored with WWE, especially SmackDown. I mean, it's just, I mean, come on. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching a lot of Lucha Underground. I mean, I like that, watching that way more than WWE right now, man. Because I mean, who do we have in Raw? All we have, Raw's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like watching Raw because you have your Finn Balor, you have your Braun Strowman, you have your
all the Shield.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, all the Shield. Yeah, you get the whole Shield going. It's a good show. But then you got SmackDown. You have poor AJ Styles holding that side of the company on his shoulders. And I'm telling you, man, that shit is starting to get heavier and heavier and heavier. He's going to end up breaking, man, because it's got nothing. It's producing nothing.
And it's just like, I know they drafted over Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes. I forgot about that. Sorry about that, Shinsuke.
But I mean, I don't see that show going anywhere. Especially the tag team division is, oh my god, is absolutely horrible. I don't like the tag team. I don't like SmackDown Live as much. I know they call themselves the land of opportunity, but I don't think it's even opportunity over there, man. I just think it's falling through the cracks. And what's going to end up happening is they're going to have to reunite the shows again.
They should have done that a long time ago, man. And having the separated pay-per-view events, it's just no, man. I think it's whack. But back again to Lucha Underground, man. I'm hooked. I'm hooked, man.
I got Netflix and I'm still on the first season's second episode. So in other words, I haven't watched. I've only seen the first episode.
I'm already on season 2 in the middle of the season, and man, it's just getting better and better and better. Right now, where I'm at, Rey Mysterio just made his debut there.
Okay.
And he already has the triple tag team belt. Him, Prince Puma, and the Aztec Dragon. Another wrestler that I never heard, but he's really good too. Already got the tag team belt, man. The belts look nice, man.
Are they? I seen that Aztec World Heavyweight Championship belt. I want that belt. I don't know where I can get it. So any of you guys out there, if y'all know where I can find that, Lucha Underground Aztec belt, let me know, man. I would like to buy it.
Another belt that looks cool too is the Aztec Warriors belt. It has every Aztec symbol, like little like magnets, and they complete the whole belt. That shit looks nice, man.
I haven't seen that belt.
That one's cool too, man.
And not too long ago, like about 3 days ago, TNA Impact has finally now is doing business with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. I thought it was just going to be for that one pay-per-view event. No, they're actually gonna put him back in the ring. So
Really?
Congratulations, Scott Steiner. I mean,
Yeah.
you came out of the woodwork, man. You came out of nowhere, and he's now back on mainstream TV again.
But
He's
see,
back.
that just goes back to my point. I mean, no offense to Scott Steiner. I was a huge fan when he was with his brother, and they were the Steiner brothers. That's when they were pretty awesome, man. But I mean, that just brings me back to the point that now they have to bring back these guys that's been there for years. You know, they were there since the 80s and stuff. They're bringing these other guys already, you know, older guys, more experienced, but that's what they have. That's what they got to do in order to keep the company running, and I think that's crap, dude. I mean,
I guess they're like fan favorites, man.
I think what they got to do is they need to scout better, man. I mean, they're bringing in all these guys that, you know, I mean, I know they're probably doing their time in the small circuit and stuff, but they're not catching the people's attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great superstars out there, from Lucha Underground all the way to ROH, all the way to New Japan. But I mean, WWE just don't like to pay. I mean, they got too many guys on the salary cap that it's just like you have John Cena, which you haven't even heard of that guy these last couple of months, and he's getting paid over like $1 million.
And then you got Chris Jericho, and he just left to go tour with his band.
There you go, and he's still getting paid though through the WWE. So it's just little things like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. So if you haven't heard, Joe, there's a new member in the club, an ROH. His name is Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll.
He has the mask of like, it looks like from, what movie was it? From Batman. He looks like the Penguin because he has that long nose.
Okay.
It looks like a bird, but he also has the umbrella. And when he pops it open in your face, it says Bullet Club.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and he calls himself Marty Scurll, and he has an accent like he's from like Australia or somewhere.
Wow.
So when he gets in the ring, he twirls the umbrella, then he whacks you with it, like just over the back.
So
he's known as the villain because Adam Cole got kicked out of the club.
Did they beat his ass?
They kicked him. He got invited to a super kick party by the Young Bucks, the Elite, and that's when they debuted. The lights went off, and he was standing in the corner with his umbrella and that long nose thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm sitting there watching ROH, and he's like, Adam Cole's like, "Who's this guy?" He popped open the umbrella, it says the club, and he's like, "Oh," and boom, gets hit on the side of the face. Super kick party. That was it. So, but rumor has it the reason why he got kicked out of the club because he might make his NXT appearance. Might be headed to the big leagues, to the WWE.
You know what? Someone told me that Kenny Omega might make the move.
I don't know, man, because in February he just signed a 1-year contract with New Japan. But they've been doing, if you don't follow those guys on YouTube, they have their own channel. They were talking about have you seen his hair now? It's long.
Yeah.
It's long. It's blonde and black, blonde and black, blonde and black, all the way like halfway to his back.
Wow.
But he has it all like, he looks like Adam Sandler, dude, every time I see him. Like, God damn it, Adam Sandler. But Adam Sandler 2.0, the cool version. But yeah, so we have a new member in the club. Welcome, Marty Scurll, the villain.
Two wolves up. Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome, and Adam Cole, well. Well, that. We ain't scared of you now. You have no more help. But yeah, so there went that. So, what's your thought of? I think it's Nick Jackson. One of the members of the Young Bucks, of the elite of the club, is close friend with CM Punk. Why CM Punk in the club? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know, man.
Not to go to ROH, so to go to New Japan.
New Japan.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling if Punk does go to New Japan and he ends up joining the Bullet Club, he'd probably want to take that shit over. You know, probably want to kick out Kenny Omega.
He probably might, because he's a big superstar. I don't know what company it was. I just saw it yesterday night online. Somebody offered CM Punk to come back to pro wrestling for $1 million. Somebody went to the extreme. I don't know who, but offered him $1 million. Why in the would you offer CM Punk $1 million? You should be offering that to Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk is done. He said the WWE was garbage. He said it was trash. Why do you want him back?
I've seen Kenny Omega fight, and him and CM Punk kind of have similar, fighting styles. So I think it'd be a good match if he went over there and he tried to take leadership, and
it would be a good match.
I'd like to see Kenny Omega beat his ass.
Yeah, I would too. So, what are your thoughts on Seth Rollins taking Kenny Omega's finishing move?
Which is?
The knee to the face where he grabs him and he just boom. Well, CM Punk Seth has revealed that as his new finishing move.
So it's no longer the pedigree?
No, he got away from that. He was on the curb stomp. They banned it. He went to the pedigree. He stopped it. Now he took Kenny Omega's knee to the face where he holds his hand and turns him around and the knee to the face. That's the exact same move that
Kenny Omega
does. The exact to the T. He debuted that as his new finisher.
I don't know. I've noticed a lot of people are stealing a lot of signature moves, but then again, there aren't too many moves I guess you can come up with. But if you're gonna steal someone's moves, change it up a bit. Make it your own.
Yeah.
Like the way Bryan Adams had Chris Benoit's crossface crippler, but he changed it up a bit, and it looks cool. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. But you have this asshole, you have the Miz. Dolph Ziggler doing the super kick, just like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Sweet chin music and everything. I'm like, come on, man, what is that? And then you had Seth Rollins doing the pedigree, just like Triple H.
Now he took
Kenny Omega's. I don't know.
And what funny was not that he took it, that Kenny Omega saw it.
Oh, really?
And he put out on Twitter. Well, at least I still have my theme song. Fucking asshole. He said, and then he put LOL, laugh my ass off, ... Just kidding. I'm glad he adopted my move. So now everyone knows where he got that from.
Nice.
So Kenny Omega took a shot at Seth Rollins, but then when they responded to Seth Rollins, he took no hard feelings, saying that he's technically a super big fan of his.
Okay.
That Seth is a huge fan of his, and so I guess they're just gonna let that bygones be bygones type of deal. But that's what happened with that. But Kenny Omega, the WWE, he needs to go to SmackDown Live with AJ Styles. Those two together, put the club back together. I tell you what, tag team champions right off the bat.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great. Kenny Omega, and then shit, I send Finn Balor over to SmackDown and put him on Raw. Just something. Could you imagine Kenny Omega? Oh my God!
Now that'd be worth watching.
That would be, yeah, man. WWE don't know what you're doing with your money, but you ain't paying enough.
He said it, yeah, he did.
But it's So that's what's happening there. So now back as we go, as we circle around back to WWE, Brock Lesnar is scheduled to defend his belt between the winner of the Fatal 5 Extreme Rules match, Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Who do you pick?
None of the above.
What?
I honestly, me personally, I want to see Brock Lesnar fight Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
They're fast, they're big. That would be like two fucking bears fighting, and, big ass fucking
King
Kodiak
Kong
bears
versus
Godzilla. Dude, that'd be a great match, man. They're both athletic. They're both, oh man. I mean, of course, I know they're probably gonna end up giving it to Roman Reigns.
If they give that shit to Roman Reigns, I am gonna personally email Vince McMahon and say he's a goddamn idiot.
They won't give it to Finn.
He needs to. He never
lost it. Yes, no, but there's no way. I mean, I'm a huge Finn Balor fan. I love the way he wrestles, and he's got the good, he's got the look, he's got everything. You're a fucking great wrestler, but there's no way in hell he will last against Brock Lesnar. Then it comes to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins can barely beat Samoa Joe. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he's beaten him yet.
Yeah, he has.
Has he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, but I'm sure it was very, very close.
It was a close match.
So if them two can barely beat each other's ass, how in the hell are they gonna fight against Brock Lesnar, man?
I don't know, man.
And then you have Bray Wyatt, who's new to this whole situation. He comes out of nowhere, and now he's entering the thing. No, there's no way in the hell he's gonna give Brock Lesnar
a run for the money.
Or what's his finish move?
The Sister Abigail.
The Sister Abigail. There's no way in hell, man. So I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, I honestly think it's probably gonna be Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Hate to say it.
Unless while that whole match is going on and Braun Strowman comes in there and just destroys the whole match, I'd love it, dude.
I mean, Braun Strowman is actually...
Or somebody gets hurt and Braun Strowman comes back and they put him in it.
And they put him in the match.
And he fucking dominates!
To watch him go to the extreme. But, I mean, it's just... I don't know, man. Is his arm ever going to be the same as elbow? Because he's having surgery on his elbow now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But hopefully it all goes well for those guys. So, Brock Lesnar... Hope you watch Extreme Rules because that's going to be your next opponent.
But then you also had, what's his name, Paul Heyman going there and boosting up Finn Balor. He's boosting him up and stuff, but I think it was just because he probably sees in his eyes that he'd be the easiest one to win or to beat, but...
I don't know. He's fast. He's quick. Just that one... drop kick to his chest and the coup de grace on top of the road. I'm for Finn Balor all the way, man. I would
like to see Finn Balor win, but I just don't think he'd hold up against Brock Lesnar, man. I don't think he'd hold. We entered with his song, but I don't think he'd hold up to the Suplex City, man.
No, man. Jeez.
I mean, look at the way he destroyed Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And they're kind of similar, you know. I mean, they kind of had the belt. Finn Balor's way smaller. So he'd be throwing him around like a freaking rag doll.
He is 6'6", man. He's a big man.
So
he's the true.
But we need in WWE, SmackDown and Raw, we need to bring some of these masked wrestlers from Lucha Underground over there, man. We need some more masked wrestlers, man. We need them high. We need some Prince Puma. We need some Phoenix. We need some Cero Miedo. We need over there Pentagon Jr. We need all those good sons of bitches, man. Those guys.
Chavo Guerrero.
No, that dude can stay over there. And I hate to say it, but he can stay over there with Rey Mysterio. I love you, Rey, man. I love you, Ray, man. You're freaking awesome. But your days are over in WWE, man. Finn Balor will tear you up.
But
we need some of these young cats from from Lucha Underground over there with the mask, man. We even have some there that don't have masks that are great wrestlers that would, like, I don't know, I think that would boost up the
Mundo.
ratings. He's still pretty good, that bastard, man. He's got the moves, but I don't know, man. I honestly think he'd still be doing pretty good over there, man. He's in phenomenal shape, and he still does a lot of high flying stuff. So
I'd kick his ass.
So I mean, I would like to see him and Seth Rollins go at it. That'd be a good match.
That would be a good match, yeah.
Good, man. But
I don't think he'll ever go back.
yeah, I don't think so either. I don't even know why. What's the story behind that? Why he left?
I don't even know why
contract was up. Or
I think so. I'm not quite sure. But yeah.
yeah, man. So you got to do some recruiting, man. They need to get rid of whoever's recruiting and who's ever coming up with these storylines. I mean, the storylines over here at Lucha Underground, they're cool, man. They're cool to watch, and they got me hooked, and I like watching it.
Looks like I'm gonna go to California.
Yeah,
see if I
man.
can find it.
So
I'm gonna go down to the temple.
welcome to my temple. Did I hear anybody say anything about the four horsemen?
If y'all haven't seen that, y'all need to watch that. It was an impersonation
Of Ric Flair.
of Ric Flair. By who? Jay
Lethal.
It was Impact at the
Yeah.
time. It was Impact at the time. And shout out to Jay Lethal. He's on ROH right now, so he's still doing great things, but he's not doing no more in person.
He did a great Macho Man too.
He did a great the black machismo.
Black machismo. Ooh, yeah. But
Just the way he would do his
Yeah,
fingers
man.
and his glasses, like a deep first season. Yeah.
I didn't need Elizabeth then, and I don't need her now.
It's just like a small cup of coffee. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we need to get some of those some new recruiting going on here, man. Because WWE is again, dude. I stopped watching WWE a while back because it got so boring, and that's when I was watching WCW, and then I came back to it because it started getting exciting. You know, you got the Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. You had all these guys just kicking everybody's asses, and it was fun to watch. You had who's the manager now over there? Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
You know, it was fun to watch, but now it's going back down, and I'm not even. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even excited to watch it anymore, man. I mean, I'll catch Raw, but other than that, you know.
Yeah.
But
So I guess at this time I want to display something new.
oh yeah, we stole it. We kicked John Cena's ass. Oh.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Undertaker.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the one thing that me and you took from John Cena, you know.
Oh, yeah. We caught John Cena out in California. We actually took a trip out there. And we saw him walking around, and we're like, how you doing, John?
We followed him to his house, and we beat his ass, and we went to his house, and we stole something from his trophy room. Show him what we got, buddy.
Yeah.
We got the new belt that spins.
So, John Cena, if you want your bill back, you got to come and get it. All the way down in San Antonio, Texas. Should I give him my address? No, right?
I think so. That way we can whoop his ass. We can call Shawn Michaels up and have him join us in the ass kicking party.
We can also have like a small click reunion.
There you go.
The original click. That's right. So this is something new I got. It's currently under construction. So expect me to represent it again sometime in the future. And if you haven't bought all 6 of those, you gotta go buy them. They're all over again. It's Hasbro all over again, but through Mattel.
Right.
All right, Joe. I think you have any shots out at the end of the day.
Actually, I want to give a shout out. Oh, thank you. Thanks there, partner. Oh, yeah. This is right here.
I got another tag team belt on the way, so we're not only gonna be champs, we all will also be tag team champs as well.
I want to give a shout out to the rest of the NWOR, our pack, Gilbert, Mario, Conrad, all the other Wolfpack members out there, but especially Gilbert and Mario. How y'all doing, guys? And y'all keep it cool out there, man.
Yeah.
You got some shout outs, buddy?
Give a shout out also to the NWO out there, to Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, 6. Also shout out to the club as well, to Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Doug Vallows, and Carl Anderson.
Oh, another shout out to Little Rude Rudy.
Rude Rudy in the house, man. Hey, 4 more days of school and it's over, buddy. But I mean, it'll be summertime.
Well,
but until then, Joe.
Until the next show. We started off with some Finn Balor. We're going to end it off with you'll see who. So
Who is it? I wonder who it is.
Well, let's just find out.
Yeah, some Shinsuke Nakamura! Welcome to the WWE on SmackDown Live. Hey Joe, this is what champions look like. At the end of the day, this is what champions look like. And if you're a champion out there, come and take it. Come and take it. Woo! For life.
See y'all next time.
We'll see y'all next time.